the good guys? Let's try that again.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
I don't know what happened. My brain just shut down. All right, take two. What's really good, guys? It's your boy, Spider-Menace, a.k.a. D-Man. I'm sitting here with my sister. You keep freaking me up with your offbeat ass snapping. I'm sitting here with my sister, my day one, the one who holds it down for me, my co-host Daria. Say what's up, Daria.
What's up, Daria?
With no rhythm.
That was on beat.
Like you were offbeat.
No,
like you were like a step behind.
Your man.
Like you were
D-Man.
a step behind the whole time. It messes with my brain is already broken enough.
Both of our brains are broken, but whatever.
It shut down when I tried to intro the last time. Anyway, welcome to the Smash Pay-Per-View Prediction Special, where we predict the upcoming wrestling pay-per-views that we have on our radar.
Yes.
This time around, we have Double or Nothing for 2020 happening
by AEW.
Happening May 23rd. But before we get started, y'all know the drill. If you'd like to see this channel continue to grow and thrive, please make sure to subscribe to us. Hit the bell icon because we have content for you every daggone day, ranging from video games to wrestling to movies and music. I know you want to get on there. I didn't say that. Comment down below because we do like to hear from you, our AEW faithful, and liking the content that you do enjoy. Now let's get it going. AEW.
Yes.
Double or Nothing.
They've been kicking ass versus WWE.
Oh my God, they have been.
Don't get too pissed that I said that.
Yeah, no. I mean, like that's been the truth.
Yeah, I am not happy with WWE.
I mean, they have been making like little small things, small movements, but those small movements are making a big difference. Like for instance, having the wrestlers be ringside so that they're not just wrestling in silence. Like that. Yeah, that was a major move that they made. That was small, but it was big.
Right, and I think I even said that to you. I was like, the difference between WWE and the shows that they do, and then AEW, being in current events.
Yeah.
Right. The way AEW does it, I don't feel like I'm in current events. I feel like I'm back.
Yeah.
Watching AEW with a whole crowd.
Yeah.
Versus WWE. Versus.
Do an extra WWE.
I know, yeah. Versus WWE, where it's just complete silence whenever the wrestlers come out. And it's just like, it's a little eerie unless it's Bray Wyatt. Because if it's Bray Wyatt, then it's fun.
Then it works.
But if it's not Bray Wyatt in the Funhouse, it's really eerie and creepy.
Yeah, it is. It's all in the wrong ways.
Yeah.
But AEW has been handling it. They have their pay-per-view coming up for Double or Nothing, happening again May 23rd, which is going to be tomorrow if you're watching this as it comes up.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm honestly very, very excited for this. I wasn't expecting them to have, because like we have been like losing our days. I woke up this morning thinking that today was Saturday.
I did too.
That messed with me.
I did too. Thanks, current events.
Yeah, thank you, current events. But today's Thursday. We're recording it on Thursday, putting it up on Friday. And we got the match card right here. 9 matches, including the pre-show or the buy-in, as they call it, which I like those. I like the anytime you have a motif working for you, I like it. It's like, oh, it's not the pre-show, it's not the kickoff show. It's the buy-in. And I'm like, yeah, I buy into this.
Yeah, I like that.
I love the terminology. I'm loving AEW. They're handling it in a great way. I'm loving everybody who is basically on. I have not disliked. At worst, I'm just indifferent to maybe 1 or 2 superstars. Versus like I hate everything about whatever angle is going on over in the other production that's happening in Florida.
Yeah, you're right.
But we have Double or Nothing happening right here, and let's go ahead and get ourselves started with our buy-in show. This is a #1 contenders match for the WWE. Wow!
Because we're so used to doing WWE, and this is AEW.
Brain, what the frick?
I know, right?
For the AEW Tag Team Championships, we have a #1 contenders match between Private Party and the Best Friends.
Best friend and Orange Cassidy.
What?
Isn't he in the? I thought he was part of the Best Friends. I thought that was. I thought he was.
#1 contenders match between the Private Party and Best Friends. When we went to AEW, that happened down here in South Haven. The Private Party tore the roof off.
Oh my God!
Place. Like there was a father standing standing because everybody was standing up during this whole match, standing in front of us who was like, "Oh man, these guys they're just doing all this flippy dippy stuff." Yeah. And he went from just like shrugging it off because his kids were there to literally cheering on these guys. Yeah, they turned him around. I'm talking. They did. When I say this, I'm talking old white dude with an Ole Miss polo shirt tucked into his Dockers.
All the way in.
Like you could see his navel. That shit was tucked all the way to fuck in.
It was pretty tight.
And he went from like, oh man, these little flippy guys. Yeah. I remember when we had like the hardcore wrestling, and by the end of it, he was like, oh my God, this is amazing. So like we were happy to see Private Party. Yeah, I'm in love with Private Party. I love Best Friends. Even without Orange Cassidy,
especially Orange. God, Orange Cassidy has to make an appearance.
Orange Cassidy's got his own little thing happening right now.
I see.
He's got his own little thing happening right now. But we have I almost call them the Orange Cassidys. We have the Best Friends versus Private Party for the number one contendership of the AEW Tag Team Championships held by I almost said Kevin Owens. God damn it, Britt is wrong. Kenny Omega and
Jesus.
Adam Page. Jesus,
wait, what? For the Private Party? Where do you see Kenny Omega?
No, they're the champions. They're the champions. I'm saying that.
But no, we're on Private Party.
I know, but they are going for the number one contendership to their championships.
Oh, okay. You had to explain that.
I'm trying to remind people who the champions are.
Right. Okay. Because you had to explain it. I missed that. I'm sorry.
That's my bad then. Okay. That's my bad. Since our boys in crime are not here, Troop and KD. They're not gone. They're just like not here.
Yeah, they're not in the call with us, and they usually are.
They're usually here. They're fine. Yeah. Since they're not in here, I guess I will go first.
Yeah, go first.
So that my sister can rip off. Yeah. For this one right here, the one good thing about AEW, there's many good things. The one really good thing about AEW is I cannot figure out where they're going with any storyline, with any contendership, with any championship belt, and because of that, I'm always pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I guess that's a good thing about AEW. You never know where they're going with their storylines.
Yeah, you can't just go like, okay, they're definitely pushing that person. They're definitely pushing that person. Because I honestly can't tell. Yeah. And because of that, I can't call this one. I can't call this one. So this is right now. This is all about personal preference. Okay. At this point. Okay. Because I don't know who will win. I can't give you who I think will win. Mm-hmm. I got Private Party for this.
Okay. Probably because I'm like so in love with Best Friends Club and
Best Friends. You threw a club in there.
I did.
Best Friends Club.
I know it's not a club, but I
like a babysitters club or something.
And like I just love Orange Cassidy. I'm gonna go for the Best Friends Club, but as
you keep throwing in a club in there.
Whatever.
Best Friends.
As you pointed out, AEW, we never know what storyline they're going for.
Yeah, we don't.
Which can be a good or a bad thing. In this case, for AEW, it's a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
Versus WWE, who kind of falters on that.
It feels like they're just throwing darts at a board and going like, see what will stick.
Yeah.
Because sometimes some absurd shit happens.
Yeah.
In the big company.
Yeah.
But you got Best Friends.
I got Best
Private
Friends.
Party. Okay. So that's going to be a split. Cha-ching. That's not yeah. There you go. Okay. But that's on the buy-in. That's their little pre-show. Yeah. And here's how you do it right. The number one contenders match on the pre-show.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, everybody wants to see what that's about.
Yes, because then guess what? You have actual championship matches that matter happening on the main card.
Yeah, I agree.
Smart.
You know what? I think we should work for WWE, but I know.
No, we should not, because
I would want to call me marketing specialist. I just got my degree in marketing.
If you see the way they treat some of their
I know.
talent.
Yeah, I know.
But we're going to move on to the main card happening right here. There is nothing is going to be set in terms of the order, so we're just going to go from top to bottom, just figure out what we got going on right here. We're going to start off with Dustin Rhodes versus Shawn Spears. Now, here's a little story background here, right here. Dustin has been, really putting a lot of stock in his current ability. Like when he was going up against Kip Sabian, he was like, if I don't beat Kip Sabian in this AEW TNT Championship tournament, I'm going to hang up my boots.
Right, Kip Sabian, Neville?
No.
Okay.
Different guy.
We're going to move on.
But he's like, if I don't beat Kip Sabian, I'm going to hang it all up. He beats Kip Sabian, so he keeps it going. But the very next match he has to deal with is Lance Archer. And Lance Archer is a beast, and he beat him from... It was a good match. I'm not going to say he didn't get any offense in, but he mollywopped his ass. That's what happened. He got mollywopped. And Cody Rhodes had a chance to throw in the towel for him. Well, actually, Arn Anderson had a chance to throw in the towel for him. Cody stopped him and was like, no, don't do it. And that resulted in Dustin getting continuously beat until he got finally pinned. And Shawn Spears has been, ragging on Cody about making that decision.
Oh, okay.
And he finally finished off with, and literally this happened on the past AEW, where he's like, you know what? Frick it, I'm going into business for myself, which is basically what he said. I'm going into business for myself. I want to face Dustin Rhodes at Double or Nothing.
Okay.
And that's the whole story behind that.
All right.
Shawn Spears, he's one of those few guys who I'm like kind of indifferent on. I don't dislike him. I don't love him.
You don't dislike him, but you don't love him. Okay.
I don't love him.
Okay.
There's some moments where it's like, oh, that's a good Shawn Spears match. There's some moments where it's just like, okay, that's a Shawn Spears match. Okay. So I'm kind of like there. I am absolutely in love with Dustin Rhodes.
Oh, of course. He's who was he in WWE? He
Goldust.
Yeah, Goldust. With R-Truth.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite.
That was your favorite.
Yeah.
So for this one, since I got to go first. So for this one, I figured like Dustin is like at that age where he's going to be, putting over a lot of people, and he loses nothing by absolutely losing this match.
No, because he's awesome.
He's awesome. Matter. I can still see him winning.
Yeah.
And it won't hurt Shawn Spears at all.
Yeah.
But I got like if you want to continue to build him up and make me actually give a shit about Shawn Spears, go ahead and have Shawn Spears win this match.
Yeah, I think I'm going to agree with you because I can see this actually being like a good storyline that they can continue.
Yeah, even if it's nothing to do with Dustin, it could be something with Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
because Dustin and Cody are brothers. I see something going with that, and then this last show that they had. They lightly brushed up on it, but you kind of got the hint of it.
Oh, yeah. Because the show before that, it was not a hint.
No.
They went heavily into it. Like,
but
Shawn is coming for Cody.
Yeah.
But like for this one right here, I think, Shawn beats Dustin and then goes for Cody afterwards.
And I'm agree with you, Shawn Spears.
All right. Next up, we have ourselves a barn burner of a match.
Barn burner?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna explain barn burner.
Don't worry about it. It's a stadium stampede match.
What does that mean? Is it kind of like wherever you go in the stadium, you get to kick ass?
Yes.
Oh, it's one of those matches.
That basically explains right there.
Okay, we're good. We can move on.
It's technically an empty stadium match, but all of these are technically empty stadium matches, so it goes without saying. Okay. But this is happening, I'm guessing, because I believe Jaguar Stadium is literally right next to where they've been doing a lot of their AEW live tape shows. Yeah. So it's just going to be in the stadium. Okay. And it's going to beat everybody up in the stadium at the 50-yard line. So we have a stadium stampede match between the inner circle. It's going to be Chris Jericho, Jack Hager, Sammy Guevara, Santana, and Ortiz. 5 people.
Christ.
Yes, it's a 5-on-5 match versus Matt Hardy and the Elite, Kenny Omega, Adam Page, and Matt and Nick Jackson. It's going to be a barn burner.
A shit show.
A knockdown, drag out fight, no holds barred. Nobody's around to come help anybody out.
So it's going to be a good shit show. It's going to be a shit show, but it's going to be a good one.
Again, this is one of those things where it's like, I don't know and I don't care, but it's on the positive side of the don't care. I just want to see a good fucking match. That's all I care about.
I think you're going to get that with the wrestlers that you named.
Oh, yeah. Like we got some great storytelling happening with Matt Hardy and Chris Jericho. Okay. They're great. Sammy Guevara has grown on me immensely as just an in-ring competitor and also a mic worker. Kenny Omega, Adam Page, Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, they're always going to be good for something. Same for Santana and Ortiz. The only person who I was, like, if you asked me a few months ago if I cared about Jack Hager being in this match, I would have said, fuck no. But like he's also grown on me with a lot of the matches that he's put on. I don't need him to be a good in-ring, a good mic worker or anything like that. I don't need him to be good on the mic. He doesn't need to say a damn word for me because what he's shown me in the ring, I've just been like, I wanted to see him kick ass. So like all 10 people in this match, I want it. I love it. The Elite, if I had to, gun to my head, if I had to make the prediction. If the Elite lose this, they again lose nothing because they're already fracturing. They have a 5th member in Matt Hardy who's not actually like bought into the idea of the Elite. He's still Broken Hardy. So
that's why it's Matt Hardy and the Elite.
Yeah, it's Matt Hardy and the Elite. The Inner Circle, however, just needs to continue, some form of traction going on moving forward because Chris Jericho loses his title. Jack Hager loses his bid for the title. Santana and Ortiz, they've had a few title matches for, I believe, for the AEW Tag Team Championship matches. Tag Team Championship.
Dude.
I know.
Professionalism.
I am messing up. And Sammy Guevara needs some forward momentum going on because, again, he's growing on me. But, like, you know, now that they have 2 singles titles, he needs to get that little rub upward. So I got the Inner Circle for this.
I'm going to have to agree.
Okay.
Because Chris Jericho. Judas in my mind. Judas in my mind. Yeah, I got Chris Jericho. Plus, we got a little thing going on. Inner Circle.
What was
that?
Just
that's his theme song, which is AKA his band. Are you serious?
It's gonna
party pooper.
It's gonna jump on.
You are the fun sucker.
I will suck all the fun. I will suck all the fun. Up next, we have one D.M.D. Dr. Britt Baker.
Ooh.
Say that 5 times fast. Yeah. D.M.D. Dr. Britt Baker.
D.M.D. Oh, I did it.
You forgot the Britt Baker part.
You didn't say that. You just said
DMD,
no.
Dr.
You did
Britt
not.
Baker. It's on camera.
No, you did not. You said say DMD 5 times fast.
I know. I said Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, Dr. Britt Baker. Say that 5 times.
Well, you said 5
times. We're gonna move on.
I did it exactly.
Chris Statlander is going up against. You are the worst.
I am not.
DMD, Dr. Britt Baker. She makes sure to. She actually like called me up and said I have to say the DMD Dr. Britt Baker part each and every single time.
Oh, she's no one to play with.
Yeah, so like she's been blowing up my phone. It's crazy.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like she knows that we've been doing this, and she's like, I cannot say Britt Baker without the doctor part or the DNC.
So genitalia, we're gonna deflate that.
See, it's because of you. It's because of you.
So
we have Dr. Britt Baker versus Chris Statlander, the alien. Ditches versus the alien.
God damn it! This feud.
I like Chris Statlander.
Jesus. I like Dr. Britt Baker.
I like Statlander more than Baker.
Why? Because Britt Baker gets shit done?
No. It's just because, like, as I said, a lot of these wrestlers have grown on me. They managed to make a way to grow on me. And Chris Statlander was somebody who I needed to see a little seasoning added to the pot because before I like really liked her, it was like bland chicken broth.
Yeah, and then the last
pay-per-view.
yeah.
Oh man, like they do some Salt Bay up in that bitch.
They did.
So here we are with Chris Statlander, who I like.
Okay.
But I got Dr. Britt Baker DMD for this one.
God, I love the alien too, but
I love the alien, but like it's got to be Britt Baker mainly because of the fact that like she's been the heel.
Yeah,
she's really been doing
and we need to continue this feud.
Work.
Yeah, and I kind of like what they're going with this, although it's been kind of minute.
Like it's not really much of a feud.
It's
really just Britt Baker versus the world right now.
Basically.
So like if anybody who is not Britt Baker comes up against Britt Baker, that's the story right there. It's Britt Baker versus the world right now. But yeah, I got the DMD.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. I got DMD as well. See,
I like it when you agree with me because then
no, we're gonna move on.
That means that we got two smart people in the family.
That's not the reason.
We're gonna
move on. That's not the reason.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on because we have Hikaru Shida, who won the Fatal 4-Way match to win the rights to go up against the women's champion, Nyla Rose. Nyla, again, I say this again, like if anything, if WWE needs to steal anything from another promotion, whether it's Impact, Ring of Honor, New Japan, Noah, what the frick ever, they need to steal this from AEW.
Yeah.
Nyla Rose should be the prototype for how they do their big woman heels.
Thank you!
Nia Jax should be basically like Nyla Rose.
Tamina should be Nyla.
See, the problem with Tamina is I don't even know if she's a heel anymore. Because she's going up against Bayley.
I don't think that's her. I think that's WWE.
Oh, it is. That's their fault.
Bullshit.
That is their fault. Because Nyla Rose, whenever Nyla Rose straight up says, I'm going to whoop somebody's ass, I believe it.
Yeah.
I straight up believe it.
Yeah, because like the last
she does some great. Oh, she also.
Oh yeah, because like the last promo had me dying.
Oh yeah.
The interviewer was asking her questions, and she was like, "Hey, are you right or wrong?" And he was getting ready to answer. She was like, "Wrong." I was like, "Oh my god."
Also, when she like beat the shit out of Shida with the kendo.
Oh dear
Jesus! I was like, "Yo, I'm with you, Nyla. Yeah. I'm with you." But Nyla Rhodes is the champion going up against Hikaru Shida. I see a lengthy title run in Nyla's future. The way that they have all this stuff set up so far when it comes to a lot of these championship contending matches and going for, I'm sorry, my brain is breaking right now because it's really breaking right now. But when it comes to how they do a lot of their championship contention in AEW, even though they don't have a pay-per-view, they pepper it in there throughout the weeks here and there. So it always feels like the championship is in contention, even if it's not a big match like this. So like, even though this is their second pay-per-view in 2020, I want to say, like she's had like 3 or 4 of these title defenses.
She has.
And I know for a fact that title is always going to be battled for. It's always going to get that feeling that people want this. And they've made every single wrestler on the roster want that title. And that makes Nyla Rose look good. So her beating these people who want the title, not just kind of fall into it, not just kind of like, okay, oh, by the way, here's a little championship match I guess you're going to have. But none of that. It doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like any of these championship matches are an afterthought. So Nyla Rose will look great like having a lengthy title run. Because of that, I got Nyla Rose against Hikaru
Shida. God damn it. This is hard. I mean, because Hikaru Shida.
To my side.
Hikaru Shida is freaking awesome. However, I really like Nyla Rose is making this championship look sexy as shit.
Sexy. Even though I still can't get over how tiny it looks sometimes.
I forgot it was tiny until you just said something because she doesn't make it look like that.
Well, I mean, like, he kind of looks kind of miniature. I like the title, but I pay attention to that. Just like, make it bigger for me.
I don't even pay attention to that. I just pay attention to the champion, how they carry themselves with their character and being the champion. And that's what makes it look sexy. And that's what Nyla does. But God damn it, she's going to have a match because Hikaru, did I say that right? Hikaru Shida. She's pretty badass.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not one to play with either or fall asleep on as well.
A few months ago, the women's division was kind of like just kind of going through the motions.
Yeah, and I think she came in and she changed all that shit.
I mean, like a lot of them kind of like really, they've been given a lot more time. Since then, but like, they've a lot of them have stepped their game up.
But I unfortunately I'm gonna have to agree, Nyla Rose.
Go Nyla Rose.
Because I don't see them releasing this title from her
not
now.
Not this early.
It wouldn't make sense.
Plus, like you gotta get the title, away from her in front of a live crowd.
Yeah, not during current events.
We're going to move on to what they call the Casino Ladder Match for the AEW Championship.
Pause. What is Casino Ladder Match?
I'm about to explain. So imagine Money in the Bank meets Royal Rumble.
Oh my God.
So we're starting off with 2, and I believe, if I can recall, it's every 90 seconds a new wrestler is added. Now...
And whoever makes it to the top of the ladder?
And pulls down, I think it's a massive poker chip.
Okay.
Whoever pulls that down gets the number 1 contendership for the AEW Heavyweight Championship.
That's pretty ingenious.
It's very ingenious. Now, one thing that happens is, unlike the Elimination Chamber, where you can't win the match until everybody's involved in the match, you could win the match like with just the first 2 people. Okay. So like that little bit of
very ingenious.
Yeah, a little suspension right there. Yeah. A little suspense right there with this match. Even more suspense, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 participants.
Who are?
But we don't know who our 9th is.
Okay, but who are 8?
I'm going to give us our first 8.
Okay.
We have Darby Allin, Colt Cabana, your boy, Orange Cassidy. Ray Fénix, who is a little banged up after this previous match. Because he decided to do this. I love the way it looked. It was very slow.
It was.
But like, he landed kind of hard. Like, come on, dude. You got a big match happening on Saturday. Calm your tits. Yeah. We got Scorpio Sky. Scorpio Sky, they made me fall in love with Scorpio Sky, which is going to be one of the reasons why I'm going to make my decision for this. Kip Sabian. Frankie Kazarian, another part of SCU. Luchasaurus is our number 8. But we don't know our 9th. I'm in love with Luchasaurus, but we don't have our 9th. Okay. Now, each and every single one of these, I can see winning. Because again, AEW does a great job of making you feel like everybody has an equal chance. Mm-hmm. Maybe not an equal chance, but at least a chance to hold the title.
Because Luchasaurus, I don't really...
Yeah, because I can see Luchasaurus winning the title. I can see him more than Colt Cabana, even though Colt Cabana winning the title is still a possibility.
Yeah, it is.
It's one of those things where it's like, it's tiered, but like even at the lowest tier, it's like, you can see somebody. I can see that working.
Oh, okay.
I can see that working.
All right.
And that's for everybody who was involved here. But the way that they've been handling Scorpio Sky with the video packages a few weeks ago.
Yeah, they've been really boosting him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the way that they've been boosting him. I got to pick. Ooh.
Professionalism.
I'm sorry. Had to stifle that up.
Professionalism.
I have to pick Scorpio Sky for this.
Okay.
Scorpio, again, is a guy who I've been keeping my eye on since, he's been on my radar. I've been keeping an eye on him. Again, the way that they've been doing his video packages for the past few weeks, the way that they put him in a title match with Chris Jericho, I want to say a few months ago.
Oh, yeah, that was a good-ass title match,
it's a very damn good
Jesus
title match.
Christ.
So Scorpio Sky is easily somebody I could see being the champion. And because... I almost said Drew McIntyre. Jesus Christ, brain. Because I almost said Dean Ambrose.
Oh,
John Moxley. Frick. It's this current events brain. It's the current events brain.
Fine.
I thought it was Saturday today. So I'm really freaking out right now.
Okay.
John Moxley. There it is. There's his name. John Moxley is very vulnerable as a champion. And when I say vulnerable, I don't mean he's a bad champion. I also don't mean that he could just drop the title to anybody.
No.
But I can feasibly believe anybody can beat him.
Yeah.
And that's the good part about having a champion like that.
Yeah.
Versus, say, somebody like Brock Lesnar. If you have somebody like Brock Lesnar, the way that they built him up, you can only have somebody who was up to Brock Lesnar's level beating him.
Yeah. And
with John Moxley.
Shitty.
Yeah, it's very shitty. But like with John Moxley, I can see Darby Allin taking the title off of him. With the right, circumstances involved, I can see Orange Cassidy take the title off of him. Ray Fénix, Kip Sabian, Frankie Kazarian, Luchasaurus, and whoever TBA is. I can see them feasibly taking the title off of them with the right circumstances. I don't have to book a lot of crappiness just to make it happen. I can see it just happening in the reality that we're in right now.
Yeah.
And Scorpio Sky, out of everybody on this, is probably the best one, in my opinion, who is in the best position to take the title off of Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
John Moxley! Okay,
just go ahead, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna go against you, and I don't know why. I'm gonna say Ray Fénix.
Ooh. Okay.
I feel like Ray is a little bit hungrier for this. And I saw that from the previous match before this.
When he kicked the freaking head off of your boy, Orange Cassidy.
I know, that was fucked up.
That was incredibly fucked up.
That was very fucked up.
He just came out of nowhere like, ha-ha!
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of fucked up, right? But okay, but yeah. Yeah.
Ever since he's been hanging around with Pentagon, he has developed a vicious side that I wasn't expecting. And because of that,
and it's sexy.
I can see Ray. Yeah. Again, as I said, everybody in this match,
I agree.
There's like a parallel world where I could feasibly see them take the title off him. Yeah. And I can see Ray Fénix taking the title off of John Moxley. Okay. So yeah, I can understand Ray Fénix. My pick, Scorpio Sky. Yours is Ray Fénix.
I'm Ray
Fénix. If you had a secondary person, if it couldn't be Ray, who would you be?
TBA.
Ooh. I mean, they Okay.
TBA.
Yeah, okay.
I would have to be TBA and be surprised on Saturday who TBA is. But yeah.
It was probably like me a few months ago when my jaw was locked.
So we're going to move on. We have
TMJ!
And you know how you get that, right?
We're going to move on.
Exactly. I mean, if you don't want to have the conversation,
we're not going to have the conversation.
Okay. Well,
we have a singles match for the AEW World Championship. We have Brodie Lee, the Exalted One, who has shown up out of nowhere, to take the reins of the Dark Order and basically make them reach a level of prominence we have not seen from them, which is a good thing. And we have them going up against the champion! Oh, no. John.
No, Chris Jericho.
we can't.
Lord champion. So you can't say that. You can't.
We can't say it. It's like, Die Champion. I
really don't want
German with that one.
Yeah, plus I really don't want my boo calling me up like, yo, what the fuck is that about?
Hey, I mean, he is a Judas in your mind.
Yeah.
But we had him going up against Jon Moxley. I know I'm moving around a lot right now because I got this current events brain. I apologize. We got the championship match, Brodie versus Jon Moxley.
Tough one, huh?
This is a tough one.
Yeah.
Because Brodie Lee taking the title off of Jon Moxley will not get a massive pop. And because of that, I don't think you necessarily need to wait for there to be a crowd to make that happen.
Yeah.
So if it would happen, it would happen here.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Jon Moxley is making that title a thing.
Yeah.
Like there is a hunger. But it's like he's feeling like Gollum right now with the ring. The one ring that rules them all. Like he wants that title because Brodie Lee took it away from him. He stole it from him after a beatdown. Just said, this title is mine now. And he's just holding on to it. He's the unofficial champion.
And John's pretty vicious.
John is pretty vicious, and he's been going after him like hardcore. Damn near broke Tin's arm this past week because he was like, yo, I want my title back. And he's like, no, I'm just going to leave. And he's like, okay, fine. I'm just going to break your boy's arm. He's like, okay, do it. And he just broke your boy's arm. Yeah. Like that just sums up the whole story right there.
Yeah. That's Jon Moxley, though.
Because of that, I got to go with John.
I'm going to agree. I'm going to go with John, too.
Oh, you're back into the fold, aren't you?
No, not really. Not really. I just know how vicious. I just know how vicious Jon Moxley is, which is hot as hell. That is sick.
You like weird people.
How is that weird? He broke a guy's arm. That was sexy. It's like, shit, yeah, I broke a guy's arm. He took my title. I broke his shit. Oh, God, you're awesome.
Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley.
Moving on. We got MJF with, again, I hate this name, but I love this man right now, Wardlow. What the hell's a Wardlow?
Oh, you said Wardlow.
What you thought I said?
I thought you said Warblow.
I'm now going to call him Warblow from here on out. I want you to know
like a war that blows or gives you a blowjob.
I'm going to call him that from here on out, and I want them to know that it's your fault. I'm going to text him.
You need to
send a tweet
enunciate all of your words. You did not. No, you said Warblow. Like war blowjob or something.
Versus our boy, Jungle Boy. There's really no major story behind this, but there is a little bit of a wrinkle, a slight wrinkle that happened this past AEW Dynamite, where MJF decided to beat down on Olive Branch's own. Yeah, I'm going to have to rep him because this is the area that we're saying in right now. Olive Branch's own. Damn, I don't forgot his name.
Oh my God! Dude. Dudery! Dudage!
It's
get it to fucking gather!
Current events brain. It's still not coming to me right now.
Okay,
I'm trying to help it. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to help it, and it's not helping me right now.
Nope.
So I am very unhappy. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on.
Well, nope, that was the Inner Circle. Never mind.
Yeah. See, Marco stunt. Jesus Christ. I knew the city. Mm-hmm. I knew the name.
You did. You just couldn't focus it.
I just couldn't focus it.
No.
He beat up Olive Branch's own Marco Stunt. I feel like an idiot right now. I just want y'all to know that. Olive Branch's own, I want to keep saying it, Olive Branch's own Marco Stunt just beat him up and made him kiss the ring. And that incensed both Luchasaurus and our boy Jungle Boy.
Yeah.
And now they have a match at Double or Nothing.
I think it's revenge time.
Oh, it's revenge time. Yeah. MJF is back from his myriads of injuries, like his hangnail and the way that he, accidentally nicked his neck and then he had to put on a neck brace.
Yeah, but the doctor cleared him and said he had one of the best necks in the entire world.
One of the best necks in the whole industry.
His neck healed so fast.
Incredibly fast. That's a 7-month injury that he had to just, fast track.
I know. I mean, like, Jesus.
Just fast track
2
weeks. Yeah.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So who do you got? MJF or Jungle Boy?
MJF. Because he's a bitch.
I know I was supposed to go before you, but I just need to know. I got MJF right here.
MJF.
I got MJF.
I'm sorry.
Jungle Boy.
He has one of the best necks and he'll heal quickly. 2 weeks.
Yes.
MJF, I'm sorry, I love Jungle Boy, but MJF on this
Jungle Boy loses nothing by losing this.
No, neither does MJF.
It's also a nothing match. It's a regular ass.
Technically, a nothing match.
It's a nothing match. It's a match that's just there. There's no major thing happening, no major stipulation. Nothing comes out of it. It's just a regular ass match. Okay, and it's a nice little match because MJF has been having some really good matches lately. Yeah, aside from when he's been completely having these debilitating injuries that he's been having.
Dude, a hangnail is a serious thing. Are you serious?
I know the prognosis was like 7 months. I get it.
I mean, you can't wrestle with a hangnail. What is wrong with you?
I'm aware. I'm giving him credit.
Thank you.
I'm giving him credit. Our last match of the night is the finals. The finals for the AEW TNT Championship. Basically a TV title. It's basically a TV title, but I like the way they've been doing this. It's a complete tournament. It's come to this. Cody, who cannot ever face for the AEW World Championship. So
if he loses.
No, period. He can't do it, period.
Why?
Because he lost that match to Chris Jericho. He put it on the line way back in the day where it said, I can't go for... I thought it was just he can't go for Chris Jericho's world title. Nope, he can't go for the world title. Period.
That sucks.
With a T at the end. And then we have Lance Archer, who's just been an asshole, beating up everybody. We even have this nice little go back and forth between Arn Anderson and Jake Roberts because, hey, guess what, AEW? I want to do things new and fresh. Yeah. So we're going to have a contract signing. Okay, we have a contract signing. Or we're going to have the same participants that go up and knock shit over and put people through tables? No, we're going to have proxies. Jake the Snake, Arn Anderson.
That was the best promo ever.
Just a bunch of old guys going at each other.
What was more hilarious was the referees literally were sprinting to the ring.
They straight up did a Quiet Place 2 sprint. Like,
they did. I was like, holy
damn,
shit.
dude. Like, we don't want you guys to get hurt because we don't have health insurance yet.
Exactly.
But we have Cody versus Lance Archer.
Who do you have?
I got Lance.
God damn it.
I got Lance. I have to have Lance for this. I have to have Lance for this because, again, Cody loses nothing from this. Ooh, stop it, D. Hold on one second. I mean, because the implications are huge. Shawn Spears going after Cody with the title. Shawn Spears going after Cody without the title. Yeah, nothing changes. Lance Archer.
I can't go against because I love Brandi.
You love Brandi?
She is.
You love your girl?
Yeah. Plus, she's the voodoo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they got rid of that.
Why?
Because nobody was liking it. So they were like, let's just stop this. Let's stop this angle. Let's stop this angle with Kong and her stealing people's hair. And they did. They listened to the fans because the fans weren't receptive to it.
Lance Archer.
Okay.
I'm done.
You done?
Lance Archer. I'm done.
Wow.
You should not have told me
I shouldn't have told you about the storyline that was happening.
That completely pissed me off. So Lance Archer, I'm over it. I'm done. We don't even need to discuss anything else.
You don't want to discuss
Give Brandi something fucking awesome and Conga. Otherwise, go blow yourself.
And Kong? Oh, you mean Awesome Kong?
Her. Otherwise, go blow yourself. Because seriously.
All right. Well, those are our picks for AEW Double or Nothing. Once again, if you guys have any thoughts on it, if you're excited to see it, if you want to let us know how stupid our picks are, make sure to comment down below or hit us up over at Patreon at patreon.com/HEELKAIJU because we will be covering a lot more stuff beyond just the upcoming pay-per-views. We'll go to pay-per-views past, give our takes on those. Give little reviews here and there, and just tell you what we think about it. But before we go out, you want to speak us out? Or do you want me to do it?
You do it.
Okay, I'll do it. Y'all know the drill. As always, you can catch our podcast on iTunes, even though I don't think we've been doing podcasts like that, but so whatever. Link in the description below or at the website at HEELKAIJU.com. There you can find our shows, articles, and our merchandise to help keep the site up.
Merchandise.
Yeah, merchandise. Yay, thank you. Let's keep the site up and running to keep us providing you with content. There you can, wait. Yeah.
There you can.
I know, I'm again, current events brain.
Okay, all right.
You can also join the Kaiju Wrecking Crew by following us on our Twitter account at HEELKAIJU. You can also join the Kaiju Swarm by heading over to patreon.com/HEELKAIJU, where we have some exclusive content just for you guys, give y'all day one content that you get to see before anybody else does. Also get any updates that we get for new merchandise, little special pins and stickers, sticker packs, and all that good stuff that we have when we come release them. We also have our Facebook page at HEELKAIJU as well. We're providing updates, developments, and insights. I want to thank you guys for watching. And remember, I know I kept rambling the whole time. That was not clean whatsoever. Keep smashing.
Bye.